2 bowl games, UCLA and Penn State in the playoffs, and a heartbreaker to Oregon, who was number 1 at the time. So, Coach, on November, whatever that was, I had it written down, November 12th of 2023, when he said, hey, you're probably not going to get the head coaching job. I think you kind of forced his hand by winning too much.
The goal was, and I remember telling our staff, like, guys, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know I believe grown men finish what they start. That's what I told our team. That's what I told our staff. I said, grown men finish what they start. This is what we got. We got to finish this the right way for our players. And we're going to make it really hard on them. And we went out and rattled off some wins. And I remember the week of the championship game, I talked to some friends and they're like, Spence, I think, this guy's probably going to get the job, or this coach is going to get the job. He interviewed, he's got this great resume, what have you. And I remember it's like midnight on Wednesday before the championship game. And I'm talking with our defensive coordinator now, Eric Shenander, just about my heart and just what I feel God's called me to do here and how we're going to be different here and do it, just rattled off some things. And he's like, you need to tell Jeremiah Dickey, the AD, that. And this is like Wednesday at midnight. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell him that. Like, I'm going to do that. So the next day I text him. I said, we need to meet. And I've got like bullet points of what we're going to do with this program and what I feel God's called me to do. And he comes in my office and I'm sitting there waiting for him. And I'm sitting down. I say, you can sit right there. He sits down and I just go, boom, like 10 minutes in a row, just bullet point after bullet point. And I'll never forget, right after I'm done, he's like, I got a phone call to make. And he gets up and leaves. And our staff is like in the next room, like, ear to the wall, trying to figure out what's going on. And I walk right in and say, boys, I can promise you one thing. We're for sure not getting this job. But come to find out, even talking with him after, he said that because he's a strong believer, loves the Lord, and he'd been praying for God to kind of pull at his heart. And he said in that moment, on Thursday at noon or whatever it was, he's like, I knew that you were the one that God wanted us to hire.